In today's energy markets, let's take a look at WTI crude futures today as they're realizing a nice move higher here to finish the week. We're seeing them up better than 4% and regaining the top end of the weekly range. And when you look at the price action week over week, we're seeing WTI crude futures basically just off of where they closed out last week. So not giving up too much ground week over week, even though during the week there was some volatile sessions this week. And I think when you look at some of the factors playing into why we're seeing this renewed strength today, the concerns about the blockage of the Suez Canal are starting to really build in the market the longer this continues to play out. It's definitely having an impact on global supply chain and crude, significantly impact on the crude supply chain. So I think that's being priced in not only in Europe, but also or in the Middle East and Europe, throughout the globe, I should say, certainly having impact on WTI crude futures as well, as a possibility that, we'll have to see a greater demand for WTI if this thing continues to play out. Couple that with the demand concerns. That's really what sparked some of the weakness earlier in the week, particularly coming out of Europe, with Europe slowing down or possibly going back into some type of lockdown measures. I think those concerns are getting a little bit washed out of the market by the fact that the U.S. continues to show signs of increasing activity, and couple that with the supply disruption, and I think that's why we're seeing this renewed strength. Now, when you look at the trends in place this week, rig counts, week over week, we did see an increase of 6 in the Baker Hughes count. So another nice build in rig counts following last week's increase of 9. So we're reestablishing that trend to the upside in the rig counts as well. We did see it stall out in February, but while we continue to see that elevating, and I think that's another factor here why we're seeing the anticipation for further activity here as we move into the summer in the United States. Also, the trend in general, the fact that we were able to hold here in the low to mid 50s and then reestablish a $60 handle today, I think is also viewed as a short-term positive, not only from a technical standpoint, but also from a psychological standpoint.